Hello, everybody, and welcome to my video today. We are diving right in, and I want to show you my Project Life album and getting this updated. This is going to be, you're going to see some of July, some of August, and then what September looks like. I had a really crazy end of July, and then August, the kids started school, and then we had a bunch of plumbing problems. And then we had a fire break out. I'm in California and we dealt with some wildfires and a heat wave. And so, this stuff happens, right? It's life. And then some of these things like memory keeping projects get pushed to the side. But the great thing about Project Life is even when you're behind, you're not really behind. So right here, I have July and I got photos printed for July and then also August. And then I had some things in here already. You can see those Project Life app pages were already in there. And if you stay tuned to the very end of the video, this part I'm working on right now, I'm pulling out some paper and I put some photos in that pocket. I'm going to show you that completed layout at the end of the video. So what I did is I got all of my photos for July printed. And then for the month of July, I'm using this collection by Echo Park. It's called Day in the Life. And when I got the collection, I did not realize that there were 12 pages, and then one side had a design, and then the other side had pocket cards, and then there was one for each month. So there was a sheet for January and then a sheet for February. So if I had realized that, I probably would have gotten 2 packs of it. But I just thought, you know what? I'm going to use it for July and I'm going to try to get it all used up. And I really ended up using the majority of that paper pack. I think I have two pieces of designer paper, of pattern paper left in it, and I have a few stickers left. So what I'm doing now is I'm just dropping in all of my photos. So the way that I do Project Life, if you're new to my channel and new to the way I do Project Life, is I do it by the month. So typically I start with 2 Design A page protectors, and then that is my basic photos, like these random photos of the sky or the dentist or us at the using our little fire pit. Those are just like my everyday photos, everyday moments. And I put those in those 2 Design A's. And then anything I want to highlight, I put in the middle of that of the month. And so there is some Project Life app pages that I did. There was a fire in our community, and I have photos from that. And then over the summer, we watched all of the Marvel movies in timeline order, and I did a page with that. And so those are sandwiched in between those 2 main pages. See, right there are my pages. And then anything that I want to highlight, I will add in the middle. So I got all of my pictures printed for July, and then you see that I am putting them together. So this extra page protector, this one is a Becky Higgins page protector. I think it is a design I am doing some photos of some projects we did around the house. So we painted a wall. The girls and I we painted a wall in our living room over the summer. We started painting our kitchen cabinets, and then I painted the front door, the inside of the front door. And so I'm adding those because I want to highlight those stories. I want to talk about what we're doing in our home. I love our home and I love decorating and doing different things. And so I definitely wanted to highlight that story. So I did that with a page protector. And then the pictures that I put in that pocket there that I will show you at the end of this video was from just one of the times we went out and I snapped some photos, and I'm going to highlight that as one of the stories for the month. So the first step that I like to do is just get my photos in and see what extra page protectors I need or which extra stories I'm telling. So I did that with July, and now here is August. So for August, I used some Stampin' Up paper. It is the Hues of Happiness paper, and I used it for the rainbow kind of vibe. On the other side, there's one side that has these gorgeous like flowers and roses and different colors, and then the opposite side just has some really pretty rainbow um, designs, and that's what I used. I also used the Ali Edwards Story by the Month kit and the here for the good vibes, August gratitudes, adventuring moments card, and then on the other side, the eating, it's like eating, watching. Those cards are all from Ali Edwards, and they just paired beautifully with my Stampin' Up pattern paper, so that worked out great. So I just go in with August. I'm sorry, the camera's shaking a little bit there. I go in with my photos and I start again trying to figure out where they're going to go. Now the cabinets we started in August, but I'm going to go ahead and put those in July with these other photos from the projects around the house. I often do that literally in years to come when they're looking back at these albums. Nobody is going to know that the cabinets were started in August and the other stuff was in July. Like nobody cares, right? I just want to highlight these stories. So I just went back and I popped those in July. Same thing with the front door. I painted the inside of our front door. I will pop that into July, and then that's when I'll highlight the story. So when I jump back to August, you will see that I'm just putting in the photos for August. I'm not doing any journaling. I'm not focusing on embellishing. I literally got the photos printed and then I'm figuring them out. So I have back to school photos, and then I have volleyball pictures, and then I have the first high school football game. And so those are separate. I will highlight those stories, but these are everyday pictures here, and I'm going to filter them in. I have also some photos there that I'm going to highlight from some stuff we did outside. And I don't take very many like everyday kind of moment photos. I take a handful each month, but then I usually am highlighting stories. So on the back of my calendar, I'm going to use that photo of Violet and Esau. I'm going to highlight that photo. It's one that I took in the vertical position instead of the horizontal, so it will work perfect there. So in just a moment after I am done with this part, I'm going to pop on here and just do a walkthrough and share with you where it is and kind of what I was doing in real time. And then I will also show you that layout with that pattern paper right there. So let's jump into that now. All right, I want to pop in here and show you where I'm at. I know I've been doing a voiceover for most of this video and just talking you through some things, but I want to show you where I'm at now and what I've done. So here is July. And I have all my photos in. So that's really what I've been trying to work through, is getting my photos in, figuring out what stories I was wanting to highlight, and then getting those page protectors in. So everything is not finished, but most of my photos are in and my paper is set. So for July, I have my items I need to add for July and my calendar that I need to fill out. I need to add all of my Avery index tabs. And then here is a layout. It's on the back of one of my Project Life app pages. I'm just going to do a traditional layout here. So I've popped in the paper I'm going to use, a couple cards, and the photos, and I will work on that. Hopefully that will be a process video. Next, I have, these are just like extra photos for the month. There's nothing entirely special about these. They're just the random photos that I had been taking. Then I did, for our county fair that we go to, what I did is I did a Ali Edwards page protector, and I just added the photos in here. I have a couple little things in here so I can add some journaling, but I just added the photos so that that could be done. And then here's the end of July. I haven't done any of my journaling or anything like that. This is literally just to get these pictures in and get me in a place where then I can work on some of the details. So here starts August. In my membership group, I believe that I had shown how I did this card and layered it. I also did a video a couple weeks ago showing how to get back into this. I was several months behind, and I did a video just showing how I had got my pictures printed, and then I had set them in there, and I had picked the paper, and everything was sitting here and ready to go. So for August, I need to fill out my calendar, and then I'm going to use this spot here to do a traditional page with this photo. I just really wanted to highlight that. Then the next thing I have here is the start of school. So I have the kids on the front, at the front door, and then I will put in some journaling or something like that. In here, I have these photos here. I have one of each of the kids standing at this, and I'm gonna trim it down, and then I will do that layout of the 4 of them. I think it's just gonna line up is what I think I'm going to do. The other thing I might do is put these photos lined up here and use this photo over here. So I might swap them, but basically these are the beginning of school stuff. So I have paper in there that I'm going to use and the photos. On the back side here, I have this, which is a 9x12 page protector. And then this is a Design A page protector that I sliced in half. And this was our first football game that we went to at the high school. Kayla's in high school now, so we are doing Friday Night Lights, and it was really exciting. It was our first game. We all went, and I have a bunch of photos for that, and I want to highlight that. I may do 2 9x12 page protectors and do like a traditional layout, but in 9x12, so I might just add that. I have a lot of photos, so I need to go through here and pare down or figure out exactly what I'm going to use. I also might get one of these photos enlarged and then do that on the back of a 9x12. So it would be like a 9x12, a 9x12 of a traditional layout. Then you would flip the 9x12, and then it would be a 9x12 photo, which I would print 12x12 through the Project Life app, trim it down to 9x12, and then that's what would end that segment. And then I have my photos in here, like so. I'm sorry, this keeps getting crooked. Like I keep moving my mat. It's better. So I have the rest of my photos here. And then in here, I have my August stamp set, my August chipboard, these word phrase stickers, and then this card here, all that was from Allie Edwards. And then what I have left is I have Kayla's first day of school. Here I have Violet's first day of school, and then I have some photos for Kayla's volleyball, and these are all ones that happened in August. So I do want to include them in August, but I'm not positive as to where to put them, so I do need to work through that. So I'm just leaving this paper in here for that, and then I will of course have to do my journaling. So now the next video that you will see for Project Life for me will be setting up September. I obviously don't have any of my September photos. We're still in the middle of September, but I want to set up foundation pages for September, October, and November, and I'm hoping to share that with you either by the end of September on one of my Friday videos or the very beginning of September of October. So that is what I want to do next, and that's why this is sitting in here. What I did for July, now that I'm pretty much done with July, there's nothing else that I need for paper necessarily, is the paper I was using was this Day in the Life by Echo Park, and I pretty much used up all of what I want to use. So I went ahead and cleared it out of my clear bag. I'm gonna throw that piece away. I have these couple pieces because I might need them for this layout here that I'm going to do, so I'm gonna leave those like that. I have the sticker sheet. I'm gonna add these last 3 pages. I want to keep them 12 by 12. I'm gonna add them to, I have a pack that is just like random sheets that doesn't have a full pack, and I will add that to that. And then what I did is I cut up the rest of the pocket cards, and I will put these with my pocket cards. So the only thing that I need to leave in here in the album is the sticker sheet to finish up July, and these for that one traditional layout that I have. This now can be put away. I'm so glad that I used the majority of that paper pack, and I can filter it into other places. And then my goal is to use the sticker sheet, and then I will be able to just have the sticker sheet. I love it when I get through using product. That is my favorite, is when I've used something up that I've purchased that I love. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's where I'm going to end it here, is just showing you where I have everything. And then hopefully you're going to see some process videos. My membership group, Life Simply Documented, will see a lot of the process of these smaller pages. If you want to join that, it's $10 a month. There's a link in the description below. And it's just all about memory keeping, documenting, helping you get those pictures documented, helping you get out your camera and feel inspired to take photos. I do a capture 3 every single week where we have a theme, and the idea is you capture 3 photos and then you can put those together. It's just a really great group where we can come together and focus on scrapbooking and memory keeping in all forms: Project Life, traditional, traveler's notebooks, the Project Life app. There's all kinds of different memory keeping in that group. I would love for you to join. The link is in the description below. There will be photos of this album over on
Speaking of my membership group, this is what we did on Wednesday of this week. I did a video, a live with them, where I put together this page. This is the page that is in July. It's on the back of one of my Project Life app pages, and I needed something to go there, and it worked out. This is very photo heavy, so there are 4 photos plus a 3x4 card there, and so there wasn't a lot of room for a ton of different embellishments on here, but I added a few. I used the sticker sheet and then what I had left of that pattern paper. At the very bottom, I just need to add some journaling, which will be easy to do. And then I need to put the date on here, and then that will be that spot in July. I like the way it came out. I wish I would have had more room for more embellishments. I just never can seem to stop when I start adding the embellishments. But I love the way it turned out, and it was a perfect way to highlight those photos. So the link, again, is in the description below if you would like to join us. I would love to have you. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. I will be back next Friday with another memory keeping project. I'm trying to add a lot more memory keeping items here on my YouTube channel and on my website, so I hope that you're enjoying that. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I will catch you next week with more crafty projects. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching my video. Here on the screen are 2 other videos that I would love for you to check out. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so that you know when I upload any of my videos. And down in the YouTube description, of course, are the links that you will be able to sign up for this mini class. I appreciate you watching my video, and I will catch you in my next project.